know. You never know.
All right, folks, I'm David Olney, and this is You Never Know. Well, I've been doing this for a long time. How long has we been doing?
2008.
2008. Wow, it's almost as old as my car. It's older than my car. Wow. Okay, played the 10th year anniversary of Norris, Tennessee's concerts on the Commons this past weekend. It's Jack Williams.
Mitchell.
Jack Mitchell. Extremely good fellow, and just really interesting guy. Sort of person that he doesn't trumpet his achievements. He plays his cards close to his chest. But a really nice time, really good guy. I really enjoyed playing over there. Okay, the situation here should concern us all. Oh, yeah. Not sure what situation I'm talking about. Watch my situation video on YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, and at davidolney.com. And let me know what you think. And that last part, I really mean that. This week, playing this Thursday in Nashville at Douglas Corner in the round with Abby Gardner of Red Molly. But I think of her as Abby Gardner of Abby Gardner. And Anna Kay and Rockley Gabriel. And those are the two folks. I listened to their CD on the way back from Norris, and they're really, really, really good. But they're also the people that kind of did the video of Situation. I mean, they're really stupendous people, and I'm really looking forward to this. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're back on the road. With Dan Seymour and I will be on the road at Moccasin Creek Festival in Effingham, Illinois, and then at Lettersong Studio in Louisville, Kentucky, and the Players Pub in Bloomington, Indiana. Surprise! Coming up in late August, new music. More to come on that in the coming weeks. All things David Olney, go to davidolney.com. All right. Okay, now a cool thing happened. Last week, well, I'll just read. This is from Les Titford from England. Hi, David. I'm a fan of your show, and this morning I really enjoyed your new song, Take Me With You When You Go. I got my frailing banjo out and was jamming along. Anyway, I have put together a video which I thought you might find interesting. And yeah, he did, and it is interesting. It's really cool that he did this. It's unlisted at the moment, but I'm hoping that you will make it public.
It is.
Make what?
It is public now.
It is public. Hope really all nice things less. He goes and he performs under the name of Daddy Long Less. Okay, it's very cool that he did it. And thank you. And I hope I run into you either over here or in England, where my daughter is going to be going to do a residency in London. She's a painter. And okay, more information than you can possibly process. So there's that. Okay, now, I've been working on this thing. This is a test. Okay. See, so here's this book, and these are haikus that, I've been really working on this. And you start, at the beginning, boop, boop, and you go along, and, you get to the end, and you turn the book over, and you start there and start coming back. And I just got a couple more and then it's all filled up. It'll be like 120 haikus. And while I'm in haiku land, this is going to be fun for me. Being on the road is conducive to writing haikus, I must say. I wrote a bunch of them out there, and I'd like to read you a couple. And you're going to hear more whether you like it or not in the coming weeks. All right. Hands on the guitar play his eccentric circles. At times he is free. And I was thinking about this guy that when I first started the X-Rays, the guitar player was a guy named Steve Clark. And he was an interesting guy and played guitar in a really unique way, I thought. And we had a great time. He was a very unusual fellow, and wherever he is, I hope he's doing okay. Well, one thing about him, this is why this is on the road, is we were driving through, I guess at that time it was, I guess we were in Iowa, and we went through a Potawatomi Native American reservation, and Steve was at least part Potawatomi. I always introduced him from the stage as the pride of the Potawatomi. But anyway, we were driving through, and this set off this chain of memories about Steve Clark. But anyway, Potawatomi Reservation Casino. Life is a gamble. I love doing these. Okay, so at some point I'll probably try to sell you something. So carry a gun and be prepared at all times. So let's move on here. Okay, let's do a song. This one is from Dutchman's Curve, and I'll play it. What's the name of this? The Moment I Tell You Goodbye. The Moment I Tell You Goodbye. The ceiling will fall to the floor. The window will walk out the door. The old clock will run out of time. Reason will run out of rhyme. The sea will no longer be blue. The truth will no longer be true. And everything left is a lie. The moment I tell you goodbye. Tomorrow will never begin. Forever will come to an end. The sun will fall from the sky. The moment I tell you goodbye. The sun will fall from the sky. The moment I tell you goodbye. All right, right, the moment I tell you goodbye. I think, how did that get started? I went to an opera that they put on in Nashville, and it's the one, Rigeletto. And Rigeletto is this sort of court jester who has a beautiful daughter that is seduced by the sort of evil prince, and Rigeletto swears revenge, and he's like laying in wait to kill the prince, and then through weird circumstances he ends up killing his own daughter. But anyway, there's a song in there. It's a weird thing to go to something like that and try to remember the songs when you leave. I think people, 200, 300 years ago, they had better memories, and they could come out of a concert and, whistle long passages of music that they'd heard. But now we don't do that because we have tape recorders and we can get the records and all that shit. So, I tried to remember this song that I heard in there, and had that dun 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 dun. I think that's what it had, as close as I could remember. And then I just, was writing it with John Hadley, and I think I had that the ceiling will fall to the floor and the window will walk out the door. They sounded kind of funny, but when you hook it up with that melody, then they have a different kind of emotional value. And I'd forgotten that song, and can't remember for whatever reason I remembered it, and I'm glad I did. It's a pretty song, and it's on Dutchman's Curve if you're interested. Okay, so your homework. What did I tell you to do? It was something. What did I tell them to do? It wasn't that. Look at the video that has, for take me with you when you go. Oh yeah, and look at a situation and tell me what you think. Have it on my desk in triplicate tomorrow morning early. Else, it's going to be, heads are going to roll. And anyway, I'll see you next week. I hope. Bye-bye.
You never know. You never know.